Look at this, guys. Finally found it. Oh my god. Look at that. Here, let's see if I can. I have such a tiny hammerstone here. Yeah, look. You ready? Oh my god. I can smell it from here. Look. It is Lithics Day again! Let's go! Time to get rocks! Yeah! I am busting my ass here. Whew. You guys watch this whole thing. Right, full stop if you do. Let me know you watched all this. I'm just really quick trying to do this. Kind of at a fishing hole here. I don't want any fishermen coming down and jumping in on the live because they like to do that. Oh, hey, what are you doing? You playing with rocks? Yep, here they come. Okay, so this is hard work. Whew, okay. Alright, so the goal here is to explore and look for rocks and look for treasures and look for secret places and awesome stuff and travel and road vlog and video vlog and road trip, travel, kayak, keywords, algorithm. Awesome. The coffee kicked in. I am awake now. A majestic river. And I am happy to be here. I think I'm just gonna have a bit of an adventure here. National forest here, the edge of one. I just woke up. It is 6 in the morning and foggy. I'm not sure what kind of rocks I'm looking for here. It's an all new location. I'm sorry, I'm half asleep. car camped again. We got in at 1 in the morning. It is now 6 in the morning. So we are not in New York this time. Okay. Back in the car. I'm not sure where I'm going yet. So this is morning 1. And I do not have a plan yet. Look at that fog, man. It was really foggy when I woke up. Okay, heading out. All right. I am still tired. I got a large iced coffee. Not bring much of my Bushcraft survival gear, but I did bring my flint and steel thing. So when I start fires, I'm going to try to start it with this thing. Wow, that's really cool. It broke. There's a raccoon, a bear with its head ripped off, some squirrels, a stork, or a heron, a cardinal or something, and some kind of bird at the top, but it's broke. That sucks. Cool. Look at this. I am here. Awesome. The coffee kicked in. I am awake now. This is a majestic river. And I am happy to be here. Man, it smells so nice here. Woodpecker. I gotta get my fishing license, because look right there. Do you see them? Look at that. See them? Alright, so I am going to be looking for flint. I do not see any rocks here. It's all sand. Looks like a big storm came through. There is a lot of muck washed down. Man, it is so much more springy summer here than it is up in New England. This is really a bit of a shock. I went to sleep while I drove quite a few hours, and I went to sleep. When I woke up, it was all fog, and saw a bunch of newts, a whole bunch of newts. They're like this big, all over the road leading into the campsite. And I wake up to all these crazy bird sounds and all. Just enjoying this. Alright guys, I don't have too much to say just yet. I think I'm just gonna have a bit of an adventure here. I see big fish in the water. Right here, I could see them with my eyes. They're just swimming past. That is awesome, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my license real quick. I will be back. Let's put them back. Raymondskill Falls. National Park Service. Wear sturdy shoes. Don't touch poison ivy. Don't leave. I gotta clip that. I gotta bleep that. So, we are here, and there's some kind of waterfalls there that I want to check out. Looks like there's something called Quarry Path. It seems like anything around here has to be on private property. It can't be on anything in the national park at all. So,
what can't be?
Rocks. You can't collect rocks. Say, look. Or plants. But I read that I'm not sure if it's right or not, but I read that in here you can collect plants to eat. So I don't know. But that says no collecting of plants, so I don't know.
I think that was in the state game lands.
That's state game lands? You are sharing this area with black bears. Please bring bananas. Never approach or feed a bear. Pack out all trash, food, scraps, and bananas. Bring a banana, call the park ranger. There's his phone number. Bears.
If we go down here, then we can. Oh my god.
Bear king. Spider.
There's a spider. Hold on, we're gonna try manual.
Not really rocks here, there's some over there. Bet you there's trout in here though.
Slippery. Slippy, slippy, slippy.
Slow down! Major wildlife collision area. Next 13 miles. I was telling the deer to slow down, not the cars. Let me know if this is laggy at all. But I'm at a creek here. I got some of the rock I collected. Just a tiny bit. I'm gonna try it. My tools are kind of scattered all over the place here. Hold on a second. All right. I'll try this piece first. Looks kind of cracked and damaged here. Let's see what I could come up with. Wow, that piece is really damaged. All right, what else do I have? Let me try this stuff. This stuff seems more solid. See if I could get a nice big flake. Maybe not. There we go. It's kind of cracked. Let's see what I could get from it. Let me try another piece. It's got all kinds of freeze damage in there. Let's see what we can come up with it. couple of mocha points found were made in that style for this exact reason. It's just the way the rock wants to go. I'm out in the wild collecting rock, and I just wanted to test some, so I came on live. It's working, but it's not that great, and kind of in the middle of nowhere at the moment. I'm surprised the live is working. Okay, so that is like excellent for a hunting point. I'm just really quick trying to do this. Kind of at a fishing hole here. I don't want any fishermen coming down and jumping in on the live, because they like to do that. Oh, hey, what are you doing? You playing with rocks? Yep, here they come. Okay, so it'll work. All right, so out of a piece of freeze crack stuff like that, managed a little point. And all right. And we're looking at geology, we're looking at rocks, and looking for flint and other things that we could use for primitive survival, bushcraft, and stuff like that. And this is pretty awesome. There's a cave with limestone and mudstone, siltstone, and maybe bears. Coming off the hill here, I found some blue chert. This piece here, look at that.
So the wind is picking up. It's definitely a storm coming. Temperature dropping. I gotta hurry up. Oh, what is this? It's like basalt, but yeah, that sky is looking gnarly.
You guys see this? Look at that huge rock outcrop there. I kind of just want to float down this in a tube. Do they do that? Look at this. I want to be like that goose. Just float.
Where's the goose?
Look at that. This water is like really clear too. Oh, look at that. Storms coming in. Looks like bad storms coming in. School of what looked like little, about this big, bass. 12 of them, really tiny. Oh man, this area feels really nice. Look at that. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Deadly river. People drown here. Don't be next. So we are going to a campsite in the Pocono Mountains, and there's a pretty nasty storm coming in here. Does not look good. I come to the mountains. Let me turn this off so you can see. It's gonna ease up now. At least we're not stuck in a tent right now. Float away down the river. There's just something that I have to check out while I'm near here that I've been wanting to check out for a long time. Protected archaeological site. You cannot take anything from here whatsoever, but I've been wanting to see it because it's a Paleo-Indian quarry. You can see the quarry pits right here and the stones they pulled out and pulled up. It's pretty crazy to see. I've been really wanting to see this for a long time. Standing on a bunch of tools here and stuff. Little tiny scrapers and stuff. It's all really old stuff. I just car camped last night because apparently you need to get permits to camp at the primitive campsites here, and we get in late, and that's after hours for the permit offices. So I just slept in the car in a Walmart parking lot. I am very tired. Woke up at 6 in the morning again. Got a coffee, and I'm driving and just looking around the Poconos. Okay, there's some cool looking rock formations up here, but I don't see any flint in the walls. Alright guys, I'll be back in a bit. Just drove past an advertisement. I'm gonna have to see if I could get the images on Google somehow. But it said, Big Fish Lake. Pay a fee and keep the fish you catch. I am surprised. I am tempted to go down there and pay the fee and keep the fish I catch.
The big fish.
The big fish.
That are in the lake.
This town's a little wonky. Okay, I keep that to myself. See you soon. Does anybody else have a Tamagotchi? I have a Tamagotchi. I've had a Tamagotchi since the 90s. The battery's dead. I did not take good care of my Tamagotchi.
Wow, look at that. That is wild.
So here's some.
You be careful when these they wiggle.
See the holes? That means water was dripping in there. So that's confusing. What the
heck? Was this once like that? And it's just filled in, and so maybe in another, I don't know, 10,000 years, this will be way smaller? Yes? No? No idea. Jay has disappeared. Where did he go? Okay. Yeah. So this would slowly fill in over time. They would drop their leaves and fill in. Wow, that's so wild. So strange. So how big was this? What do you guys think?
I'm very confused. This doesn't make sense. Glaciated, unglaciated. Boulder field is here. How come it's not covered in forest? I mean, I see leaves blowing onto the rocks. Leaves rot, creates soil. There should be stuff growing in there, and there's not. Has anybody tested the salt level in there? Take your time, the rocks wobble.
Yeah. Do that, take your time.
So this is really cool. If you want to be really confused, come check this out, because I'm what?
So the sign said that it was way larger in the past, and the forest has slowly been filling it in for the past 13,000 years.
It says it's been here unchanged for 20,000 years.
Wow.
Where's the stream? Water drains from a bog east of the field, flows through the ground underneath the field, and emerges on the other side. So this was probably a lake.
Maybe.
So the rocks, for some reason, filled in a lake. There's a stream that runs underneath, it says.
Oh, wow. So, is this... Show this. Flip it over. No, keep going. That picture, yes. So this, gel fluxion, I don't understand that.
A gelifluction.
Gelifluction. I would
Frost
like to
heave.
learn more about that.
Freeze, thaw, crack the bedrock, yes.
So my question is, why is this not
Everywhere.
along the entire line?
Mm-hmm.
Unless, I mean, was it? And it's just filled in? I don't... Like, if we followed...
The glacier line.
Where they're saying... I don't know. I don't understand.
Okay, I'm leaving here. I'm too confused. I am getting a headache. Let's go. And you picture something being miles high, plowing through sandstones, mudstone. That wouldn't take much effort for it to do that, because it's...
Imagine the weight of that.
Stumbled across an old tannery, I think that's what it said. Look at that. The ruins of an ancient tannery. The river ran black. The woods next to the river are the ruins of Lehigh Tannery. Over 100 families lived here. 2 railroads ran through town. An ice house, a steam sawmill, a hotel and school all clung to the river's edge. Bark from the giant hemlocks was an ingredient essential to this town's success. It tanned as many as 50,000 hides a year. And now there is nothing left, except the ruins and the ghosts of people who used to live here. Do you still hear them? I know I do. Do you hear those voices? Spooky. Come back here at night and do a ghost hunt. In the asphalt in these roads, these red roads, have like mudstone, siltstone.
It's different.
So it's turned it red. Hey Siri, can you play a song about Pennsylvania?
Now playing Pennsylvania by Matthew Mole.
Backing up. Got a banana? Look at that.
Careful. Oh God. Hey bear.
Goes all the way through.
No, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. That is pretty wild. What do you think about this spot?
I always love when there's a big river coming through with a big mountain above it. I always want to go up there and look down. And I don't know if you can get up there. That's pretty cool. Is that the gorge up there?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if you can go up there. I mean, you can, but I don't know if there's like a road.
Or a trail.
Don't know. Awesome. Cold.
Coal dust. Those little yellow birds are swooping all over the place.
I don't know. Red and pink rocks. Gotta be some kind of concert. Crazy. Really interesting blue rocks. I have no idea what those are. That cave right there, we wanted to go in from the other side and come through and look out, but it says danger. Danger in there, and it looks like it, I can't zoom this way. All right, so I can't zoom this way, but it looks like the ceiling collapsed a little bit. So that's a bit of a bummer. Would have been cool to walk through there.
What is that?
Not sure yet. Not entirely sure. Quartzite? Where did that plate go? Is this flint? I don't know.
Pretty grainy.
Feel how sharp that is.
Ah, jeez. I was going.
Quartzite.
Oh wow, it is.
There's more. It's the blue chert. Right off the tracks here, and off the hill here, I found some blue chert. This piece here, look at that. Let me get a stone, let's say. Yeah, look at that. Chert. It's blue chert. What is it? There's only a little piece right here. The rest of it is not. Limestone, and then chert, blue gray. Alright, I'll leave them here. Cool. Lehigh Gorge is freaking awesome. Been hiking around here all day, I'm kind of exhausted. Anyway, on to the next spot. I'm right out here in the mountains on a creek, and I found some flint. There is flint here. I'm also fishing. Come check this out.
Okay.
Tough boots. Nice. Okay. Get out of the freaking woods, Jay.
It's getting darker.
I don't know if this is the way out.
I do not know. Check the map.
My phone's dead.
You're oh. Well then.
Pretty fish. This thing here was a tavern originally. Looks like a tavern. Looks super old.
Go get a plant.
A mega plane.
A mega plant.
Alright, so here we are in Frackville. Just waiting for some deliveries, some orders, and then get back to looking for flint. Alright guys, it's dark out now. Made about 150 bucks. So that was not too shabby in Fraxville. Doing DoorDash. On to the next. I gotta drive though, there's people acting nutty around here driving. Inspirational quotes along the highway here. I'm gonna make sure this is... Okay, I'm good to go, I guess. Okay, we slept at a Walmart again. There's no campsites in Pennsylvania that you can't just pull into. You have to, it's a big ordeal. So I'm gonna head north to where I could just pull into a campsite, because sleeping in Walmarts is not fun. I think I got like maybe 4.5 hours of sleep total, and it's 6 a.m. Okay. I'll stop if I see anything cool anywhere. Get back to you. Express service only. Hurry up, you're too slow, customer. Your order is too time consuming. Got myself a bagel for breakfast, and stopping at another site along the river here. Oh man, good morning. Info. Say anything important? This region is part of the Lumber Heritage Region. Celebrates the area's rich milling and manufacturing history. More than half the region's population lives within the river corridor, with convenient access to state forests, park, and game lands, scenic river stretches, hiking, biking, and hunting opportunities. Anglers enjoy both warm water and cold water fishing. Increasing number of visitors use the Pine Creek Rail Trail system, linking the Jersey Shore to the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. Pennsylvania Grand Canyon, that is on the list. Cool. Cool. Alright, I wanted you guys to see this. Just because this is where I ate my breakfast. Whew. So, about that, why do I do this? I'm gonna give you guys a view here. Look at this. So that's one. Susquehanna. switch around. So there is a trolley boat thing. These clouds are just rolling through these mountains. I see fish jumping, or at least surfacing. Wow. I'm just on a little dock. Alright, another slow pan for you guys. Oh, this is a place to eat breakfast. I am not kidding. A little coffee and a bagel. I wish I had more of that salmon from yesterday. Probably catch a trout in here and make it. Alright guys. Wow. Guys, little ballfish. Alright, we'll let him go. Had to get some fishing in. Look at that. Look at that. There's like nobody here. I'm just in the middle of the woods. So, there's some pretty damn big hornets. What the hell is that thing? Jesus. Right there. International Dark Sky Association. Cool. Alright. Just taking a look around here for a minute. Astronomers with telescopes only. Pods where you get shot into space. No. Cherry Springs State Park. There's the address and the GPS. This place is pretty awesome. Dark skies. It's the darkest spot in the area. It's right there. They have an astronomy observation field. Leah's got my pocket guide to the Stars and Planets book. overnight astronomy observation field rules. No flashlights, no computers, no devices. Excessive red lighting is prohibited. This is pretty cool. You could see stuff like that here. Fire going, little tiny fire. We got a plate of stuff. Some hot Italian sausage. And some provolone, pickles, olives, and mixed nuts. On this plate, we got mangoes and melons and watermelons and bananas and a coffee and some water, because that's important too. Coffee and water. Drink it. Alright, my hair is starting to get crazy and poofy. Next morning, sleep was okay. It was kind of hot. I'm eating some crackers. I feel arrested yet sore. I don't know why I'm so sore. Okay. Time to drive. Maybe it's from driving. I don't know. That was what was behind us. And over on the other side, it's a big open field. I went out there and looked at all the stars. And there was about twice as many stars as I normally see, which was pretty freaking cool. Also saw a bunch of satellites moving stuff in the sky. I'm not awake yet. But, yeah, I'm going to put this in the video anyway. Alright, time to drive. Everything's been put back in the back. So what we've been doing is moving all that into the front here where I'm sitting. And then we got a mattress back, like a foam mattress back there that we've been sleeping on. We brought the tent. It's a big tent though. And I just didn't feel like setting it up because we're only going to be here one night. So, okay. Time to go. That's crazy looking. You'd see all the little valleys and hills and just goes forever. This is called Cherry Springs Vista. It says the Duncan's right up here.
We're gonna come limping into it.
Huh?
Limping and crawling to the
I think I might try to take Jack Crafty's advice of caffeine pill instead of coffee, but I'm scared of caffeine pills. So in different towns, I've noticed that the water either tastes very strange or very good, depending on where. This one tastes very strange, but I'm gonna drink it anyway. I don't know what I'm tasting. Alright, we just crossed the New York border. We're in New York now. And we managed to get gas for $4.32 at the Seneca gas station.
That's like 45 cents cheaper than everywhere else.
Yeah, I don't know how it's so cheap, but it was. And there was big lines for it. So, awesome. And now we're in the town of Allegheny. We just entered it. And I'm not really too sure where we're going yet, but today looks nice. It's hot, and we got stuff to do. Let's go. Alright, so, to explain the rock thing, I do flint napping. I make arrowheads, spear points, and stone knives. And I like to go collect the material I need to do these myself. I actually love to do it. So that's part of why I drive all over the place, is collecting resources for these stone tools for bushcraft and survival, as well as the flint napping. I also travel around and visit small towns and check out roadside attractions and go camping in big forests. I like to be away from people for the most part when I'm camping. So I like to go to, they're called primitive campsites. And usually when I'm at those primitive campsites, I do survival stuff and bushcraft stuff and use my flint napping, use the stone tools. And
Go fishing.
I also stop along the way and stop at creeks and go fishing. I broke my fly rod pole though, so that stinks. But I just wanted to do a little update for new people on the channel of what I do and why I do it, just in case you're confused about why I'm screaming about rocks. And why I'm smelling rocks. Why do I smell rocks? I don't know, you're just gonna have to find some and smell them yourself and find out why. Some of them smell. Sometimes. Look it up. Okay, so I am 9 miles on this road. I'm in the town of Friendship. I have not made any friends in this town, but I've also not stopped the car. So it's kind of hard to make friends as you're passing people like at 70 miles per hour. So no friends to be found in the town of Friendship yet. I don't think I'm all the way out. No, I'm not out yet. It's the Friendship Cafe we just passed. They did not want to be friends either. Just, I don't know. They seem friendly. I just don't know. I can't make friends here. I don't know what's going on. Okay, anyway. So, like, if I see, like, a lot of the times I don't have a lot of stuff planned when I'm driving. I kind of just stop as I go, as I travel. So, like, if I pass a zoo, I'll stop at a zoo. I have not seen a zoo yet, no here. You know what I need? I need a dash cat. I need a cat that sits right there that I can put a camera on and everyone can stare at while I'm talking and exploring. I'll think about it. In northern Pennsylvania, I did not see a ton of good rock for much of what I do. I mean, if I had to go hunting, there's definitely rock I could use for hunting or fishing, whatever. But it is not chert, it is not flint. There was a lot of siltstone, mudstone, quartzite, stuff you could nap, but it's not excellent material. It doesn't look very, very pretty. Up in, as you head north, you find, in my experience here, you find more and more stuff in the creeks that you can use for flint napping, arrowheads, spear points, stone tools, hunting things, fishing hooks even if you want to. Yes, you can make fishing hooks out of stone, and maybe I'll feature that soon. But this channel here is mostly about outdoors travel, camping, fishing, and I have not added hunting yet, but maybe eventually. I don't know.
In a half mile, turn left.
Alright, I have to turn left in a half mile here, so I gotta put the phone down again. This is really pretty scenery. This is really, really pretty mountains. Okay, I gotta go. I will be back soon. I will check in with you at my next stop. So stick around. Hit like, hit the comment thing and say something, and then hit subscribe, because that's awesome of you to do that. And I like when people do that. That's
Turn
when...
left onto Knights Creek Road, River.
Wow, that was weird. That's when I make friends. So do that. Okay. Turning left. Okay, bye. So I got my pole. I got my hammerstone. I got the hammerstone from right here. It's nice and heavy. It's got a spot for my thumb to rest. And that'll work. And I'm going to test stones as I fish, as I look around. Whenever I'm down at creeks like this, I'm looking for something that looks like limestone. And right here, there's flint sticking off of the limestone. So now I know there's flint in this area. That is flint. This chunk of stuff right here is flint. See if I could get it off in one piece. Hang on. See, there's the limestone. So this whole piece is limestone with the exception of this stuff, which is the flint right here, very small on the surface. So now I know there's flint here with this limestone. So I'm going to fish a little bit and look around as I go. A heck of a lot of flint. I'm seeing a little bit, but that doesn't mean it's not here. It just means it's not here a lot. So I'll keep looking around, keep fishing. I'm not really catching anything either. Just saw a fish jump though. Keep looking.
Yeah.
Hear that ring?
Mm-hmm.
Usually means good material. It's cherty. It's limestone with chert. So you can nap this. You can use this. It's just rough, but it'll work, and it's very, very sharp. You could nap this real quick into a spear point or arrowhead. See, it flakes. If it flakes, you could use it. Good stuff. Good limestone here. So that is cherty limestone. It has chert in it. Look around a little bit more.
I saw this smooth surface and wanted to check it out. It's not chert. It is some kind of sandstone, but look, it's got fossils in it. See that one? And then on the flip side, there's a whole lot of little fossils. Ah, many fossils here in this sandstone material. There's some really gorgeous ones, look at that. Is anybody good at identifying fossils? I don't know the first thing about that, unfortunately. Looks like we got a few different types.
these guys up at a gas station. It was like 30 cents. Some grubs. I don't know if those are grubs. I don't know what those are. But I'm going to try to catch something with them. It's very freeze cracked and damaged. Can't really use that for too much except for maybe flint and steel for fire starting. And I'll clip that in here how you could use this. I'll show you how you could use this. Stuff that looks like that, you can use it. Okay. Here's some more very weathered flint that you could really only use for flint and steel fire starting, and only this top half here. The flint is right there, the rest of this is limestone. Seems like small pieces here. I'm not seeing any big chunks of this stuff.
Yeah.
As of right now, when I come to a spot like this, I'm not looking to collect the flint here, but I am mapping it. I have a project that I'm working on, and I'm mapping chert locations and chert density, how much chert is washing out into rivers, and was it available to Native Americans in the past, and did they use it? Which, from what I'm seeing so far, yes they did, especially in this area.
Look at it. It's like perfectly just sitting there waiting for you.
I don't think it's flint.
No?
No, I'm gonna check it though.
Oh, it might be limestone, right?
Just limestone.
Yeah. It had that nice smooth surface though. Tricked me.
Alright.
Ooh, that wind.
Yeah, it feels nice. So, for this location, I would say there's probably about one piece of flint, one small piece of flint, minor flint, about one every 10 to 20 feet, which is actually quite high for any location. But sometimes it is way more abundant than that. And in doing this, I get to enjoy stuff like that. Look at that. That is beautiful. So, at this location here, a lot of stuff is covered in this silt. So it's harder to tell what you're looking at when it looks like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to head upriver. I'm going to follow this river today. This is going to be today's journey. Today's adventure is head up the river and see if there's any flint anywhere along this river.
What is it?
I don't know. That's one of the weirdest things I've seen in a creek. It's just a regular stone. It has some kind of an X with patterns on it.
Are they like
I don't know. I don't want to...
engraved in, or?
I don't know. I don't feel an engraving. Strange, man. You find some strange things in creeks. Alright. Head out.
More fossils here than flint.
Yep.
And some underwears.
Yeah, you can't say underwear anymore. Weird advertising.
Oh, never mind. Scratch that.
So just an example of some of the stuff you could actually make from creeks. I didn't get this stuff from this particular creek. I got this from a different creek. But this is a spear point for an atlat, a dart. You throw this with a long spear, with a spear thrower. And then this is a limestone based chert, much like what we found down here. And this is just a knife for cutting. This is a crude knife. This is not a fancy knife. I just percussion shaped this. I didn't do any flaking. Just percussion, just hitting the blades off. I didn't shape the base any. I just wanted to see if it would work, and it made a nice knife. And that's a perfect spear point. I love this thing. Okay, let's get going. We are heading to check out a free campsite, but I don't know. It seems a little weird. There was a guy releasing a wild raccoon at the end of the corner here. He had a cage and he was struggling with it. The thing was backing itself up into the cage like it didn't want to be let go. The guy was insisting. It seemed, I don't know, a little weird, man. Releasing raccoons back into the wild at the end of the campsite. We'll see. I'll get back to you. It's probably going to be weird. Usually if you see something weird going into a free campsite, it's gonna be weird. So, pro tip, trust me on that. Get back to you soon. Alright. Not my normal. But somehow I hurt my back. I don't know what I did. It's very, very tight. And it's kind of making my stomach numb. Like here. So, I had to drive about an hour, booked a hotel room. It was the only one not booked, like, within a 4-hour radius. So I had to drive an hour. So, I went to Letchworth, and I saw that napping sign. And I was like, what the heck? Let me look that up. So I looked up Letchworth, Flint napping. And then it turns out there's a nap-in tomorrow at Letchworth. But now I'm all messed up and I don't know if I could go. I would like to go. It's been a very long time since I've been to a nap-in. Maybe like 2003. It wasn't even an official nap-in. It's been a long time. Rough stuff, man. This thyroid stuff sucks. My muscles are so screwed up. Still push forward though. I still do what I want to do for the most part. I want to go tomorrow, but I don't know what's going on with my back. Like, frustrating. Extremely frustrating. Alright. Got a basic room here. It was the only room available, 2 small beds. So, whatever. Got air conditioning. Got a charger for my phone. It's cool, the USB just plugs right in the wall. I'm bummed out, man. Guess I'm pushing too hard. Pushing myself too hard. Hiking all over the place like this, wind up pinching a nerve in my freaking stomach. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna try to go to sleep. Checkout is at like 11. It's like 11 now, 11:30, something like that. I almost just drove home, but I can't do that. I can't just stop. I can't just... I always say do it anyway. So I'm gonna do it anyway, even though this is scary and I don't know what's going on. I don't like numbness. For those of you that don't know, after my thyroid surgery, I had a blood clot in my lung, somehow. So, I get some health anxiety when I get weird stuff like numbness in my organs. Whatever, man. I got my book, my New York Paleo-Indian book, there. I'm gonna read it a little bit and go to sleep. Whatever. I'm hurt. What else is new? Do it anyway. Alright, whatever. Good night. See you guys in the morning. Alright, just to be clear, not the normal for me to be in a hotel room, but I need a bed. So, it's only gonna be one night. This is expensive. So depending on how I feel tomorrow, I'm either going home or I'm going back to Letchworth for the nap-in. Been trying to do DoorDash and other delivery services just to make some extra money, but with gas prices being what they are, this is like really difficult to do. I'm driving all over the place, hundreds of miles to try to find this rock and adventure and exploration and all that. And wow, this is tough. I guess that's it. I just wanted to clarify that because I didn't finish the thought before. So, okay. Have a good one. See you guys in the morning. Maybe I'll feel better. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm really enjoying all this traveling around and looking at roadside stuff while I'm looking for rocks. In this video, I am going to Letchworth State Park for a flint napping nap-in. And I also, in this video, will be finding flint that I could use for flint napping, survival, and bushcraft. So stick around, click like, click comment something, and hit subscribe, and hit the bell icon, and then hit all notifications. You don't gotta do all that. You can if you want to get notifications, but you don't have to do that. All right, guys, let's go. We're also gonna be traveling all over the place like I have been in the past videos, and exploring and finding stuff. Cool stuff that I can show you guys. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Found some really nice pieces.
Wow.
Right there and there. Some there too. That's all Onondaga.
And this?
Coming out of the limestone. Yeah, This is it. So, this is the smelly stuff. Here's the dust. Yes, yes. Looks right. That is it.
Is it?
Smell that. You smell it.
Oh my god.
That's it.
That's it. It's Onondaga.
That's a 10-year journey to try to find this stuff. I just found it. All right, so that was the nap in. I didn't stay too long. I stayed about an hour. I got a lot of recording to do, but I finally met Ken. I've been talking to him for many years and never got to meet him. So I'm glad that he was there. He was just leaving pretty much right as I got there. He was packing up, getting ready to go. But yeah, cool guys there. And yeah, I'll probably go to more of those. It was a fun time. And Letchworth is freaking amazing, man. I'm just driving around it right now.
Hi, welcome to Letchworth State Park. My name is Ken Wallace, and I am a flint napper. You're probably wondering right now, what is a flint napper? Well, in the next few minutes, I hope to show you what exactly a flint napper is. First, we come up to this part right here, where we talk about the stone. The stone is flint, or actually, this is chert. What determines it from being chert or flint is how much quartz is in the stone. Now, the native stone that we have around Letchworth State Park, which is Onondaga flint, is less than 90% quartz. That makes it chert. If it was greater than 90%, it would be flint. Let's start out by using percussion. This is a hammerstone. I could choose between a hammerstone or possibly using a piece of moose antler. Moose antler works really well against this stone because it grips it and it allows flakes to come off, as you'll soon see. Let me first begin by taking off some larger flakes with the hammerstone. You can see, as I strike it, flakes are starting to come off, like this. And notice there's a much larger flake there. That can make an arrowhead right there, or a small tool. You notice as I strike this, the flakes just keep coming off. Once in a while, you'll see that I will grab another stone and I will grind it against the edge. This stone is called an abrading stone. The abrader is used to dull the surface or the very edge of the stone before I strike it to provide a much better grip for the antler. Now, there is another nice flake. Now, these flakes are extremely sharp. I brought along a little extra leather here to show you that this is just a raw flake that I just took off the stone. Now, if I was going to need a knife for cutting, this flake would work extraordinarily well for that. can see, I can easily cut a piece of leather with just nothing more than a flake of stone. I will keep removing flakes, shaping and thinning using this method of striking it with the antler. When a flake comes off a piece of flint, it provides a razor sharp edge. There's another fine flake right here. Notice now that the flakes, as they come off, they're coming off very thin. These tools are antler tines. When you look at a deer antler, you'll notice it has a long beam, and off from that beam are these tines that protrude from it. These are very, very helpful tools for pushing flakes off. Say I would protective leather in my hand, and I would take this antler tine, and then I would start to push flakes this way. This is pressure flaking. Now this whole process really doesn't take as long as one might imagine. I know before I learned to flint knap, I used to think that it probably took them days to fashion these tools. But truthfully, it really only takes a matter of a half hour to an hour for a large piece, and maybe less time than that for even a smaller one. One of the most peculiar things about when you're flint knapping with Onondaga chert is it produces quite an oily odor. It smells something like fuel oil or kerosene. You may wonder why does the stone have an odor like oil? Well, simply is because this is from decomposing matter. The stone was created from matter that was on the bottom of the ocean at one time. You can see that you really do reduce from the larger piece that we started with, something maybe a little bigger than this, to this. This is quite thick, so it needed a lot of reduction. That's the first thing that we'll see the target. You really want it nice and pointed and strong. A little bit more work at this point will be considered a finished and usable piece.
This is the house where we lived? No. This is where we lived. Oh, what is this? This was built in 1812. Oh, this is the museum? Yes. Okay, and what hours is it?
I am going to go look in some creeks and rivers, probably to the northwest a little bit, and see if I could find anything. Have not found anything substantial yet for flint. I found the basanite, but that's kind of all cracked and stuff. I could still use it, but it's not good to make big blades or anything like that. So I'm just kind of relaxing for a minute, and there's not too much around here. I just pulled over at a Dollar General just to get some air conditioning and relax for a minute. I think might be getting close to the end of this trip, but then I'm gonna go home, get some appointments done, and try to make a little bit more money, and then come back out again. And yeah, maybe I'll go to my normal stomping grounds and find some flint up there. I'll clip that here in case you missed that. It's from a few months ago. I found some really good stuff, so I'll clip that in here, and then you could also see what I found this trip right here.
What?
I found some really nice pieces.
Wow.
Right there and there. Some there too. That's all Onondaga.
And this?
Coming out of the limestone. Yes, yes. Looks right. That is it.
Is it?
Smell that. You smell it.
Oh my god.
That's it.
That's it. It's Onondaga.
That's a 10-year 10-year journey to try to find this stuff. I just found it. So
We're
it's
getting closer and closer. It's under us. Just gotta find a good actual source of it.
just studying the rock here. I'm not taking anything. I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes. Found Onondaga before, but not with that specific oil, gasoline, petroleum smell. This is it. Look at this, guys. Finally found it. Oh my god. Look at that. Here, let's see if I can. I have such a tiny hammerstone here. Yeah, look, look. You ready? Oh my god. I can smell it from here. Look. There it is.
Whoa.
Yep, that's strong.
Is it?
It's baiting. Long hike too. I'm just trying to follow the creek. Find creek access. It's freaking everywhere. What the heck, man? Okay, I'm gonna say it the old way, just for old time's sakes, like 5-6 years ago, how I used to say it with my Long Island accent. Look, guys, it's Onondaga. I found it. So I just looked down here in the creek. And it looks like there's a, yep, it's a pretty good piece. It's a little tumbled, but I could probably nap that. I'll give it a try. So, creek find. Something. I can't figure it out. So confused. It means something. I'll have to think on this. I don't know. It's very strange. First the pennies, and now this pile of sticks. I don't know, man. It's weird. Occult stuff going on here, I think. Right behind where I'm staying here, and there's flint right at the tree. Crazy. So, a good way I've found to see if you're near any kind of flint that would be in creeks is you look in the gravel of places that they put down. And if you find flint there, more than likely it will be in creeks nearby. I'll show you that this is indeed flint. Should have gotten a bigger bopper. Hold on. Flint. Yep. Tough. Just in the gravel. Here's another piece. Nice little piece of flint. Here in the gravel. Doesn't look very good, but I don't know yet. Well, it's chert, just damaged. Smelly stuff. Yeah, makes good blades. Hey guys, I am on the road. I've been recording for almost 2 weeks now. Been out. Things are pretty good. I did find chert. Spoiler. Wait, I'm supposed to say spoiler first, then say I did find chert. So, too bad for you. Anyway, I gotta go home. I have an appointment, and then I'm heading right back out. So, keep an eye out for videos. There's gonna be a bunch of new stuff. A bunch of new stuff. Okay, you have a good one, guys. I'll keep this short. Anything else I wanted to say? No. Okay, bye.